Hey, I'm Mark, and this is my 2000 Tommi Makinen Evo 6.5. Brief history of the car. I've had it for about 18 months now. Previously it was owned by John at Driven Motorsport. This car was imported from Japan prior to that and was located in New South Wales. The car itself has been a dream car of mine since I was a child. When I was 8 and 9, I used to sit home, watch World Rally, and I used to look at Mum and Dad and I'm just like, one day I'm going to own this car. Mum went out one day and purchased me this Tommi Mac little toy and basically said to me, this is as close as I'm ever going to get to owning one. Well, wasn't she wrong? So at 25, I purchased this car. It's currently sitting at 238 kilowatts at full force. It's had turbo upgrade and your general exhaust. Since I've owned it, I've added the Enki ES tarmacs, the white details down the side, and returned some of the original stickers on the car itself. As I said, it was my dream car when I was younger. Always wanted to own one. It's quite iconic to own a car like this. I pretty much drive it everywhere at this present moment, and I can't drive anywhere without someone stopping, staring, or looking at the car, making a comment on the car. I think the thing I love about owning this car is I can drive down the road and I can see kids turning around to their parents and saying, look Mum, look Dad, that's a race car. That's something I used to do as a kid, and to have a car and to own a car like that is for me such a privilege to know that this car brings so much joy to so many people, not just myself. The plans for the car is really to return it back to how it should originally be and how it should originally look. There will be a bit of a respray going on the car in the next 12 months, just to really bring back the details of how the car should be and how I feel a Tommi Mac should be represented. This car, throughout its life, has been tracked on certain days, has seen its life on the tracks. It won't be anymore. For me, this car resembles a car which is iconic to the history of Mitsubishi, the rally heritage that Mitsubishi have, and it just inspired me to want to own a car which just is so iconic and just has such an awe and a presence about it which most cars don't normally have. This car means endless amounts to me. Unfortunately though, it came after the expense of one of my other cars, so prior history to myself, I've owned several cars. Currently I own a VR6 Golf, which I absolutely love, and I own the Tommi Mac, but prior to the Mac and the VR6, I also owned a Renault Megane RS250, which was a pretty awesome car. Unfortunately that was involved in an accident, hence why I started looking for the Evo. How I came across the Evo was John was always my mechanic, and I tried several times to purchase the car off of him. He would not take a bar of it, as with most Evo owners. So with that, I rang John, gave him a phone call. He wasn't sure whether he wanted to sell it or not, but he soon gave me a price on it, which happened to fit within my budget. And within a couple of weeks, I ended up purchasing it. Before I did purchase it though, the one memory I do have is he made sure that I drove the car around for a weekend before I purchased it to make sure it was what I wanted, or what I was after. And I remember taking it for that drive that day and just driving throughout the city, just watching people's reactions when they saw the car, watch people just dance around the car, have a look around at the car, wonder what the car is that all the car had. It was just something which I found really special, and it was something I knew from that point that I had to purchase this car and I had to own this car regardless of what was going to happen. This car was going to be mine, and it kind of spoke to me that I had to buy it. And yeah, so the rest is history. But yeah, this is my Mark, this is my Tommi Mac, and yeah.